Hello, welcome. Third time's a charm. We've got it. We've got audio, we've got hearing, we've got visual, we've got sight, we've got, well, maybe not smell, but we're here to stream and play some Project Zomboid and potentially get some message notifications on my iPhone. Holy moly. I won't edit that out. But we are mostly here to play Project Zomboid tonight. It's a game that I've enjoyed a lot. Now, I have done a Twitch stream already for this on the channel. And let's call that a practice run, shall we? This time we're going to try a little bit harder. Or at the very least, we're going to try with a bit more gusto. Holy moly, I thought I turned you off. Holy moly. Professionals here. But yeah, we're going to jump in and play some Project Zomboid. So we're going to be playing on survival. We're going to be playing with a few mods, but why tell you when I can show you? So here we go. Release 41. We're towards the end of Release 41's life cycle, where there's sort of an anticipation in the air for Release 42 coming sometime soon, trademark. So it's a good time to jump in and relearn the game a little bit. But hey, let's see how we go. So, solo, because we've got no friends, or at least no friends that play Project Zomboid. We're going to be playing on Survivor. So Survivor is going to be the... I like to think of it as the default difficulty, but honestly, Apocalypse is probably the default difficulty, even though it is also the hardest difficulty. Survivor seems to be a pretty decent time, at least. So we also have a few mods that you can sort of see here. So probably some big ones that I'll point out is we've got more spawn points. So we're going to be starting at a smaller town than what we normally have available, the four that are default spawn locations. We have got some, let's call them quality of life mods. I don't think they really change the way I play the game. They sort of are more based around helping me see things immediately, rather than having to rely on parts of the screen that aren't really in my field of vision. If you know, you know. Got some reasonably bad eyes here, so we put in some things to help with that. So things like being able to see and move around, bars for hunger, thirst, health, stamina. I suppose you don't normally get a stamina bar, but you usually get moodlets that will tell you when your stamina is getting low, so these bars will help me keep on top of that. And also a clearer indication of weapon durability without having to go through the menus and stuff. We'll actually see that on the hotbar. And also some combat text. That might be a bit iffy, because I think I need to mess with the font size a little bit more on that one. It might have come out too huge, but we'll see how that goes. But they're the mods we're playing with. So let's get into it. We're going to play on the default map. And here's where things get a bit different. So we're going to play at Phallus Lake, which is a very small town with a very quiet area. So this way I don't have to change the settings of the zombie size and density for the population, but I can start somewhere that's a little more chill, but still has some level of downtown area. I don't know all the stores that are there. I know there's like a general store at least, there's a police station, so we should be able to find some stuff, and we see how we go. Now, my priority here is to try and get a game that can survive through to the helicopter event. I haven't seen the helicopter event before, partly because I die, partly because 7-8 hours in the game is about 3-4 hours of gameplay, and that's around the time you'll see the helicopter. A little bit longer in multiplayer where you can't skip the night. And I played a lot of multiplayer back in the day. 2 years ago is when I played it a lot. So I still have not seen the helicopter event. I expect it'll kill me, but we're going to see how well we can get organized and actually see it and experience it and play through that. So that's the main thing. We're going to be a fire officer. So we get axe, sprinting strength, and a few other benefits. Plus 20% firewood, is that new? Anyway, we're not going to mess around with this too much. We also are going to stick with our random generated Ernest Chow. Is who we are. We're Ernest Chow. Let's see how we go. Feeling good. Feeling good. All right. We've got curtains here. Let's get them closed. Cooking, metalwork. Yep. Crossword magazine, happy days. Oh, we're already making errors in how we move around. Wait, no, it's the radio that's on. I can't get it from there, apparently. All right, turn that off. All right, let's close these windows, or the curtains at least. Let's see what we have around here. Hopefully we have some interesting stuff. No curtains on that window, so watch out. It looks like that might be the street side too, or is that the backyard? No, that's the street. All right, looks pretty quiet out there for now. We've also got proximity mod, so we can click this tab up here and see everything that's close by. All right, we'll grab the soda. Plastic cup, water bottle, we'll grab that. All right, I'm a little bit worried I'm not seeing anything to whack a zombie with. Inauspicious baseball cap. Let's wear backwards. This is set in the 90s, right? So got a fanny pack, so let's wear that on the front. We'll grab the wire as well. So that may come in useful for repairing some bits and bobs. Let's close that. Alarm clock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the alarm clock will not have an alarm set in the starting house. I guess this pantry storage room is our last chance for a weapon in here. Oh! All right, a crowbar. All right, don't fumble this. Don't fumble this start. All right, let's go do some whacking. All right, we're at the end of a cul-de-sac. Got a house across the road that's quite small. No real neighbors. All right, let's start to clear out the area a little bit. Not super stoked on where we've started, because it looks like a lot of smaller houses, which means less loot opportunities. But, oh, there we go. That's not too bad, the damage numbers. And you'll see I've got bars here. So I've got things like thirst and hunger, health and stamina, and overall vigor or energy for the day. I wanted damage numbers because I wanted to know like how effective I was being, and also tracking how close I was to killing zombies. My justification being, ooh, digital watch. My justification being that you'd get a pretty good idea by looking at a zombie and how much you'd beaten it. You'd have a reasonable idea of how soon they were likely to go down. And vanilla, the game doesn't really give you that because you don't have health bars. What? Okay, so you see down here in the number 1 hotbar slot, we've got the color opaqueness, which is helping us know how much durability we have in this weapon. So while it is great we got a crowbar, what is not great is that we only have a crowbar. Right. We're feeling a bit impetuous right now. Tracking a few Zeds, feeling a bit safer than I probably normally would because I have a crowbar. So that's one of the great risks of this game, is that in some ways overconfidence is a pretty big enemy. Well, what's in you? That's probably just going to be a bread knife, isn't it? A letter opener. God, that looks bigger than a letter opener to me. Leather jacket, but it's bloody. Looks like it's alright though. Let's grab that and we might clean that up, because a leather jacket will give us a bit of resistance. Oh God, I was going to say we should check our 6. So definitely being a little bit little bit overly confident at the moment. Letter opener again. Yep, nothing new there. Okay, what is it? 11 o'clock. Locked. As long as it's not alarmed. That looks promising. Oh god, it's fully underpants. Check for a Zomble. Close that. Have a drink. No, I didn't want to open, I wanted to do that. Life and Living, turn that volume down. Now this is part of where I'm trying to learn to be a bit more confident in my play. I usually turn the TV completely off because I'm terrified. So we've got canned veggies here, nothing in the fridge. 11:30. Do we wait for Life and Living? Nah. No. Blue pen, I'll grab that so we can mark the map. Got the front door so it's unlocked. Alright. Let's go to this next house. So at 12 o'clock we could watch Life and Living to get carpentry experience. Which is honestly something I'm always tempted to do. But honestly, it's like, you know, before I'm at the point where I can confidently like know that I'm going to make it past the helicopter event, leveling carpentry is not super useful. Like until my early game is stronger. Like learning to clear these zombies effectively is definitely a better use of my time. Speaking of, I don't see a way to repair the crowbar. It's possible that there is no just easy repair since it is a crowbar and not a bat that you could repair. Well, I suppose you wouldn't really be able to repair a bat with wood glue, but suspension of disbelief, fine. Yeah, I'm loving the health bars. That's great. Diamond ring, red corset. All right, let's get these jokers here. Didn't attract the other one. Odd! I would have expected that they'd both come. Oh my. We definitely want more weapons. Definitely not happy that I've only got one weapon. Although it seems to be surviving. I'm starting to, and again, this is one of the great advantages. Remove broken glass whenever you go through windows, and make sure you got a tool equipped to do that. All right, what is it? 12:40. We missed Life and Living. That's all right. So I turned my back around in a house that I have not yet cleared, which is a massive mistake. Don't do that. Canned foods, baking pans, chili, kettle, muffin tray. Technically a rolling pin is a weapon, but God, why are these fridges empty? Empty bottle. The implication there is that they drank bleach because of the suffering that they wanted to avoid. All right, let's grab a screwdriver. That's part of our tools package of items that can help us interact with the world. So, for example, if you have a tool and a hammer, a screwdriver and a hammer, I believe you can generally take... Oh, let's grab that. You can take door hinges off to get into locked doors, which is handy. We also want to look out for things like saws, so we can saw planks. Come on. These tool things are often good. Hammer, that'll do. Attached to the right belt. A gun case, geez, secondary. And we'll grab the battery as well. All right, what's in the gun case? A rifle, ammo, and a magazine. Fantastic. All right, what is it? 1 o'clock. We will, however, not use the gun case. We'll drop it here where it's easy to see, because that was using our encumbrance. So see up here, our encumbrance. We want to keep that low. As soon as you go 1 point over, you start to struggle with attacking effectively, which is no good. Let's just stomp the head, save our durability. All right, so let's have a look at our map. If we hit the right button and pause. So we are in the north of town. So it looks like if we'd head over here to get to more houses, or we could continue to follow the road. I think the main street will be around here from memory. So we've looted those. Hammer. All right, let's keep clearing. I think that's our main opportunity here, since we have a crowbar. Got some groups. We don't want them to cluster and become harder to deal with later. Man, critical hits must be a thing, because sometimes you just squash them. So there you can see where they both get highlighted. That's because in this difficulty, we do have multi-hit. All right. I'm going to start being careful. Excellent. So something that we're hoping to pick up is things like matches and cigarettes. Well, almost didn't see you. And also maps, which can help us to see other areas of Knox County. Man, with a crowbar, we're just a action hero. Which is often not the case when you start. Often you're running around trying to desperately survive with frying pans and shit. Grab most of them with a frying pan. With a crowbar, we should be okay. We've always got to be checking our 6. I also like to be approached from the left and the right instead of the top and the bottom. It's just easier to judge distance. Give them a push when they start getting too close. That's one gone down. So I believe the weapon durability mod also gives me a floating text when the durability goes down, which makes me wonder if durability is a dice roll, and that a high durability item like a crowbar might have a chance of not losing durability. That's quite high. God, not anything. Nothing. We can secure this neighborhood. We might be doing all right. So one thing we have not locked out on is what I believe are called meta events. So the game uses the same map every time you play. But to keep that map interesting, it will randomly spawn what's called a meta event. And that'll be things like a house might be randomly burnt down. You might find a police blockade. or a fire truck that's responded to that burnt down house that I mentioned before. Like little story events, like survivor houses is another one. You'll find boarded up houses that usually contain pretty decent loot. But at this point, because there are no explicit NPCs in the game at this current version, generally the best or the worst case scenario is you find zombies in there, and the best case scenario is you find no zombies in there. But usually, I think for survivor houses, there are zombies because they boarded themselves in, but the virus is already in there with them. All right, we need our game face on. Let's turn that off. What is it? 3 o'clock. Still got a fair bit of time. My baloney has a first name. We'll eat that because we are peckish. We were peckish. So can opener, can opener, can opener, can opener. Holy shit, we need a can opener. Holy, are you kidding me? All right, canned tuna and canned sardines are pull tabs, so we can open that without a can opener. But how do we not have a can opener yet? Holy moly. Like, I'm looking again and again because I just don't believe it. Frozen stuff in the freezer. Makes sense. Got the door flash technique to see if there's zombies in there. And usually you get the orchestral sting if you reveal a zombie. Slash, you might just see the zombie. Because sometimes these rooms have like a bunch of people in it. A propane torch, that's pretty good. Encumbrance is pretty low, so let's grab that. That'll let us do metalwork actions, which is nice. Pen, Carpentry Volume 1, we'll grab that. God, there wasn't a whole lot, was there? And we'll grab the curtains. Just so we've got a few more options for cutting off line of sight wherever we decide to hunker down a bit more. Alright, I think we're going to go down here. We stay on the edge of town. There's going to be less zombies. Get this group here. We'll sort them out. Crowbar's looking good. What's going on up here? Slight panic. Oh god. So whenever you see groups of zombies, your character will start to be more likely to panic, and panic is going to reduce your effectiveness in combat. So it's definitely not a Devil May Cry game. You are just a guy that is in the zombie apocalypse, that is trying their best to survive. And so far, we're doing alright. We might look like we're gonna, you know, maybe we're gonna make it this time. Who knows? Boop, boop, ba-doo. Sorry, just had to quickly check something. Alright, so got a group there. Haven't really scouted out the side of this house properly yet. 2 there. Alright, I think we're okay. Thinkety, thinkety, think. Get your attention. Look up, look up, look up. The thing that does psych me out in this game a little bit is that, like, gamer instincts, right? That monsters see, like, 10 feet in front of their face, and that's it. In Project Zomboid, near as I can tell, the zombies can see almost as far as I can see. And so if I zoom out all the way... I've got to be careful about doing things when I'm not safe. So that's the line of sight of me, and the zombies can see all that distance. My only advantage is if I hold right click, I can scooch out a bit further. But like that's a huge radius for zombies to see. So it's very easy for you to like have a zombie following you for a little while without you even noticing it. And then once you add on to that whole issue, the line of sight obscuring things, so like they could be hiding behind a tree, they can come around the corner of a house. All sorts of ways of ruining your day. See, look, I didn't know that one was coming. There's an annotated map there. So that map, if we can pick it up, is going to point us out to somewhere interesting. So it'll point to basically a meta event. So one of those events that's randomly spawned on the map somewhere. Might be a survivor house, might be where there's some good loot. Now coming down the side of this house, we don't want to be against the wall because there could be a zombie right next to it. There isn't. Good. But it's a lesson we've learnt pretty thoroughly at this point. Nothing in the bathroom. Nothing in the living room. I just talked about that lesson and then almost failed immediately. All right, no alarm. Excellent. What's the time? 5 o'clock. So we've got another person that, yeah. Okay, why do people have all these canned goods and no goddamn can openers? Got a frying pan at least. It's an empty, weapon in a pinch. No, god damn it. Seriously? I'll grab the orange soda. So the orange soda, one of the main reasons that's valuable is because it's a bottle to carry water in. Because that's just how this game be. I'll grab those sleeping tablets. You've also got to be careful of alarm clocks. The alarm clocks can have alarms set. And you might go to sleep in some nice little safe place and find out that you've actually ended up in a house that's got an alarm that's going off at 2 a.m, attracting all sorts of zombies to exactly where you are. Which is just one of those fun little pranks the game likes to pull on people. Alright, sheds are good. Sheds are a decent chance for having good loot. So we're going to check out that shed. Yeah, not really dead. Whoa. Okay, see, my cursor being in the wrong area when I clicked almost could have cost me my life there. That's how easy it is to just die, because you get a bad roll and you get bitten in a combat encounter with a zombie, and that's it. The game's basically over. Oh god, you're kidding me? All that big talk about it, and it's electrical wire. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. We've got to start thinking about how long we want to keep going for. Oh god. We've got firefighter pants on, so hopefully we didn't get scratched there. Oh, there we go. The crowbar just lost some durability. Right, let's pause it for a sec. Oh god, I can't even look at my health when I'm paused. Okay, no, we didn't get scratched. Good. Good. I would prefer to have no tutorials pop up like that though. Okay, hold E to go through, don't tap it to open and close the window again. Turn that shit off. Alright, I just want a can opener. A pistol, Jesus. Like, this is how you know it's a survival game, and it's like you see a gun, it's like, no, I want a fucking can opener so I can get into the fucking food. Let's eat all of that. I'm not even sure how to properly manage my calories and stuff in this game yet. bandages. Grab those. Right, I think we're gonna pretty much boogie after this. Metalwork Volume 1. I'm probably over my weight limit. Tent pegs, useless. Let's get that front door unlocked. That might be a reasonable base if we secure that area. That's an option to think about, to consider, to ruminate upon. So day one's usually pretty good. Like, I'm usually doing all right on day one. Sounds crazy to say it like that, as if like it's, you know, some wild accomplishment to survive one day in Project Zomboid. But, you know, we've achieved a lot. Look, these streets, you know, they're safer. Just going to go back to this initial house. So it's going to get dark very soon. And as you'll notice, I've got a field of view cone. And that will shrink as the light disappears. Which makes it much easier to come to harm. But how are we feeling? Fairly heavy load. Alright, let's drop some stuff off. And maybe... no, we won't thin out zombies. We should be fine. Okay. Got a sheet in there. Got a sheet there. Alright. What we'll do... grab that sheet. And we'll cover up these. Alright, so as long as we don't go in that room, we're fine. So, can opener. We need a bag still. A bag's going to help us with our weight quite a lot. They're the main things. They're our biggest priorities at the moment. Crowbars going gangbusters. That's good. Where do we want to potentially store our loot for now? So these shelves, you'll see here, they have 1.7 out of 20, so they can hold up to 20 weight of items, which is good. So let's put in those things. Skill book. Got 2 orange sodas. Battery, electric wire, Discman, frying pan, garbage bag. We'll keep that. We'll see if we can wash that. Oh, we can read this. Read map. All right, so this gives us a bit of Louisville. A little bit of a city map. Here we go. Annotated. Guns and food. In fast stable. Be careful. Don't get lost in trees. These things are in there too. I mean, Louisville's a bad idea for anyone trying to survive. Things have to be pretty grim for that to be your go-to. So we can drop that now. Equip secondary. How come that wasn't equipped still? So we're down to 10. Okay, one thing I really wish this game had was sort by weight. Kitchen knife. Put the orange soda in there. We've got a water bottle. That's enough for what we're doing at the moment. Is the leather jacket? 2. That's 2 encumbrance. We need to get that on. Alright. Alright. Let's get those up there. 9 o'clock already, jeez. Where was... in here. Alright, wash the leather jacket. Get that blood off. That was quick. Thought that would take a while. Leather jacket, clothing. So see, that gives us plus 20 bite defense, plus 40 scratch defense. And it will be 1.4 less weight when it's equipped than when I'm carrying it. All right, cool, that's all good. Whoop. Might as well just keep the doors open in the places that are safe here. What's the time? 9:20. So let's do some reading. Read. Speed up the time a bit. So this book will give us a bonus experience for that particular skill. So carpentry will get double experience for level 1 and 2 carpentry if we finish the book, which, yeah. All right. Let's go to bed. We'll put the book in here, eh? So we read 94 out of the pages. Out of what, 200, 220? 220. All right, let's... See, no alarm is set, so sometimes that's ticked already, but yeah. I was pretty confident it wasn't because we're in the spawn house, and the spawn house is supposed to be safe. We're peckish. Alright, so we woke up at 7:50. That's not a bad time to wake up. We need to eat. So let's have a go at some of these. I hate sardines. Tuna I don't like, but I wouldn't say I hated it. But we're going to eat it. Oh, this is the other cool thing is that the calories, the carbs, the proteins, and the fat all affect your character and their health. And whether they're overweight or... you know, what sort of energy they have, which is really cool. IMO. But right now, I don't think that's our biggest concern. So hunger's fine. Our thirst is fine, but that's probably because we drank the bottle of water. So if we go here, fill, yeah, we drank 5, down to 5 out of 20. And we didn't close that. Fantastic. Well done. Good job. Close that door. Right. So the zombies do migrate. So just because this area was cleared doesn't mean we don't have new friends coming to say hello. It does mean there's a lower chance of coming across friends, but yes. All right, I think we're going to go over there. Which means we're going to deal with this group of jokers. Wait, did you see me from there? No. Got a few up there. Oh, see, there's a meta event where the cars have crashed. All right, we've got a couple at least, if not all of them. But we have a safe area back here to fight where it's nice and open. We have a crowbar. So we should be fine. Maybe we didn't get all of them. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, gonna try and get them to line up a bit more. See, a whiff. Oh no, 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 no. Did we just lose? We just lost. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's how easy it is. That's how fucking easy it is. Oh, Jesus. They're taking a while to get to me, but like, nah, as soon as they latched onto me. Holy moly. Oh my god. 23 hours, not even a day. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. That's devastating. That's 40 minutes gone. So what was that? 24 hours for 40 minutes. So yeah, it's going to be close to like 5 hours to get to the helicopter on average. Look. Oh my god, I had a crowbar. So that is exactly what I... Look at this. Holy moly. See, now my character is just wandering around. So like... when you die, your zombie will stay in the world. And theoretically, I could boot up another character and go and try and find that group of zombies, which will be there, and try and get my stuff back, which is kind of funny. Like, I believe that people that play the game a lot, they have a habit of, like, if they get bitten and they know they're going to turn, or they know they've got the zombie virus, they will specifically find a room, close the door, drink bleach, so they know exactly where their old character is, because your character can wander off and you can lose them. Holy moly. And I've played this game for 50 hours. Granted, the majority of that is like 2 years ago, but this is what it is. You need to play this game and you need to be like, I'm going to die. The game literally will just tell you at the start, this is the story of how you died. And if you don't die, technically you don't beat the game, because I mean that's the ending really, is your character dying. Just usually it's a bit more glorious and not 23 hours. I didn't even make it a day. I am trying, like, this is me learning the skills. I knew that I was not kiting that group effectively, and they were getting too close all at once, and I needed to spread them out a little bit. But I miss input, and that was it, and it's all over. So, wow. Well, we were going to stream for a couple of hours. We might just call it there, to be honest. Yeah, look, if you'd like to see more of Project Zomboid, please leave a comment down below. Look, any advice, I'm all ears. Honestly, I've probably heard it all before, but who knows? In that case, I know exactly what I did wrong, but let me know. If you are looking for a really fun, immersive game that is just fantastic, I can't recommend it enough. And there's a big new patch sometime soon, so now's a good time to jump in and learn the ropes. And it can be really fun multiplayer as well. I don't know if I'll convince the other guys to play multiplayer. I know Jamie's not a big fan of horror games, and I think for the others it's a bit hard to find time altogether. We're playing Minecraft as well a little bit, so. But look, let me know. I'll try again. Leave a comment, leave a like if you want to see me do more and suffer more. But other than that, keep side-scrolling, as Jamie likes to say, and I'll catch you guys next time. Jenny?